3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, fellow Forex traders. I hope you're watching us on YouTube today because I need you in the live chat. I'm pretty sure you can hear my audio, but I have absolutely zero audio on my end. So if you make a comment or something, I'll have to actually visually see it. We are getting a late start of the week. I guess I should say a full-on start. There was some trading yesterday, Monday, which was a U.S. holiday. I guess what, Labor Day? Memorial Day? Whatever. Doesn't matter. It was a holiday. So, currency pairs moving slow. Interestingly enough, I thought there was a massive amount of closure yesterday, over $8,000. If we get a chance, I took a screenshot and I posted it in the group. But what's interesting is this Euro USD, this free trade. It was entered into, actually I shouldn't say that, whenever it was entered into. Yesterday it was fully profitable. All three of these were blue, but the price has pushed against. It was kind of an interesting, I was looking at the chart here, and you know, we entered, the TP is up here. Get my pen working. The TP's up here. Doug says, sounds good. Yeah, I knew that it was working on my end, but for some reason, no matter what I did, I have zero sound on my end. No indications of comments or anything else. So, just incredible indecision here. Wicks up this entire candle yesterday. 8 hours ago. Huge wick up. So, who knows what they're doing here. Massive manipulation with Euro USD. I'm going to speculate that they're waiting to move it. This is a major pair to move on what's going to happen Friday, which is non-farm payroll, NFP, which goes off at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time Friday. In fact, let's go look. There's been times when, because of holidays and stuff, they didn't launch it. Why did I click that? I meant to click that. Sorry. So let's go to Forex Factory and let's see what the news is for Friday. So that is Tuesday, there's Wednesday, there's Thursday, there's Friday. Yeah, they are going to launch it. You can see here non-farm employment change, NFP, 8:30 a.m. on Friday. So we can plan on that. And frankly, like I said, Euro USD is a major pair that they love to move. So I'll make my prediction. In fact, I should finish that thought. They love to move it, Euro USD, on non-farm payroll day. So let's just predict it's going to go sideways. And then on the launch, it's going to push up to our take profit. That's my guess. Could be completely the opposite. But still a good trade. Someone said, and someone asked if there was notifications on the free signal. There's not. I mean, I'm not trying to give you, all of the bells and whistles through my free signal. My free signal is not time or price entry sensitive. It is take profit sensitive. That's all it is. So at this particular juncture, you could enter a Euro USD buy at any time when you saw this in the free signals, because the focus is this up here. It's the take profit. The algorithm has decided that's the way it's going to go. The algorithm has decided mathematically that that's what it's going to trade into profit. Now, if it goes way against us and it adds more trades, then it will take this take profit, it will draw it closer to the current price, and we'll get out. But that is really the driving factor of my algorithm, the take profit. So 1.10859 is where Euro USD should be right now if you're in a buy. It's as simple as that. So you don't necessarily need a notification. Notifications are nice. The only real way to get a notification with MetaTrader 4 is that you have to have access. You have to have the account open in MetaTrader 4 desktop. It'd be nice if they had it worked into this. And then what you do is, if you're viewing the account in MetaTrader 4 desktop, and I'm not saying you have to or can or any of that stuff, then inside of it is in the options area is a setting for notifications to your mobile device. And although I'm not going to do it here, if you go to the chat section, if you go to your settings, you go to the chat section, settings being down here, lower right hand corner, you go to the chat section. At the bottom of the chat section is a thing called a MetaQuotes ID. You take that ID and you put it into MetaTrader 4 desktop, and you will get notifications via MetaTrader 4 mobile. Kind of a clunky way to do it. Not necessarily needed. My free signal is not time or price specific. It works out either way. Like, I could enter a buy trade right now, even though all three of these the price has gone against. It's still the right direction. The guiding factor is my take profit. So nothing closed overnight. Again, holiday yesterday. We did have some Asian movement. Interestingly enough, I don't even know why, but there was massive, because we were holding on to trades for days, if not weeks, sometimes weeks. We were deep in a lot of different trades just because the market hasn't had the volume. And we did a closure yesterday of, and this is just the free signal in the last 5 days, closed $5,482. If we go look, I'm gonna actually do this now since I'm talking about it. Let me open up the group, and then I'm going to share some group result with you, because I just think it's pretty crazy. Remember, what you're looking at here, free signal for the week, $5,400 in closure. Yesterday was a holiday, so Sunday night, Monday, the market opened technically fully at 5 p.m. yesterday. All right, what am I wanting to show you here? I'm wanting to show you the browser, which is right here. And then I shared trading results. We have a trading results section. I shared this yesterday just for the day. $8,763.35. I'm going to lose my voice. So that's some serious volume. Serious volume. In terms of closure, but we've been holding these trades, and it was one particular trade. I can't scroll back here, but we were in, see if I can remember which, was it Euro NZD maybe that we were in, that just went, I think, 23 trades deep. Again, it's been, random currency pairs have been doing that to us all summer long. Let me come back to where I actually want to be here. Let's come back to this. Free signal, looking good. Enter Euro USD buy. Use my take profit. You'll be doing pretty good. So let's pause, and I need to do this on my end. I need to open up my account list. So stand by, because it is not in my teeth for some reason here. Looking, here it is. So let's go on over to my subset automated copy feed called the 10 pip hybrid. Let me pull up the account. I will share with you the results. We are in, interestingly enough, the 10 pip hybrid is also in Euro USD. I didn't even notice that. We have a closure of the other two pairs, and it's got me thinking here. So this is the 10 pip hybrid, the automated copy feed, which is part of the subscription or lifetime license. We closed an AUD CHF with a nice profit. We closed an NZD CAD with a nice profit, $307.37. It makes me think, and I could probably do this right now, but it makes me think that I may go over there because we're just holding on to this Euro USD, and I want you to trade the 10 pip hybrid, from a very safe standpoint. In fact, you know what? Maybe I can do it right now. Maybe I'll turn off all other pairs on the 10 pip hybrid right now, except that Euro USD, because it's we don't know what it's going to do. Seems very indecisive. Let me go to the pause and stand by. Let me see if I can do this. I'll just kind of talk to you. I'm on the pause screen. Yeah, it's going to work for me. So let me think here. So that is the 10 pip hybrid. I'm going to, and we're in Euro USD. I'm going to stop it from trading anything else just for now, because non-farm payroll this week, huge indecision obviously in that pair. It's going sideways. Let's just hold on to that. So I have locked in, and I'll come back to the share screen here. I have locked in Euro USD in the 10 pip hybrid. You're not going to get any other currency pairs right now. I really want to see that close. And again, it's a safety measure. Yeah, Mark says, I'll put this up there. Mark says 8K on a holiday. You know what? I think it was, here we are. It's probably all of this consolidation. Maybe we can hope that after the holiday here, the idea was for all the bankers are back to work, the kids are back in school, the holiday's over. Now it's time to get back to normal volume trading. I shouldn't say normal, but some stability. It just was very unstable this summer. Like the most unstable I have ever seen it. And unstable in the sense that no news being issued on a currency pair, random currency pair, slowest currency pair in the world, EUR CHF, going 15 trades deep, just pushing against and against and against and against. Hopefully, we're going to get back to some normalcy. I get that the next big thing is the election. I don't know, frankly, other than guessing, I don't know if that's a major thing that can, should, or will affect currency pairs. We're about to find out, because everything else has really affected the market in the last 3 months, 90 days or so. So this is looking good. I locked in Euro USD if you're trading this, if you're trading the 10 pip hybrid feed, and it's a good thing, right? Create a little bit more safety, security, and focus on that particular pair. We can look at the overall algorithm, which we will here, and that's what I was quoting for the 8,000 closed overnight. Let me take a look at what we got. So interestingly enough, not a lot of volume in terms of open trades right now. I can tell you I'll just kind of run through this. I'm not going to share it, but you know what? Hell with it. I'll share it. What are you going to do? Steal all these trades and try to keep up with it? This is the overall algorithm. So let me pull this up for myself so it's bigger. There we go. So a couple AUD CAD trades, a couple AUD JPY. So nothing seems to be running except, so we got CAD Chief, Euro AUD, we got 3 of those, and it's Euro USD is the one that is pushing hard. What are we in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. And again, I'll guarantee you it's because of NFP on Friday. They are literally manipulating the shit out of this pair because it gets affected the most on non-farm payroll release, news release, high impact news release on Friday morning. GBP USD a couple, NZD USD. So really, Euro USD, and oddly enough, we are in this trade. Euro USD is the one that they've decided to manipulate. If this wasn't closed, the amount of volume in the market right now would be extremely low. You'd have, let's see, 1, 2 pairs. Let me see if I can count them here. 3 pairs, 4, 5 pairs, 6 pairs. You've got 6 pairs without, you got 7 pairs open. 6 pairs without Euro USD, which is pushing, which would literally cut, not that this drawdown means anything, it's just kind of like what it is on this monitoring account. It would be well into a few $100s of drawdown in the entire market. So some massive manipulation going on right now, as always, but it feels more massive right now than normal. Let's jump over. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at the results. Hold on. Let's look at the history here. So for the day, basically 24 hours, within a 24-hour window. Usually it's from like 8 p.m. till 8 p.m. when you see the actual results here in the day, week, month section. Obviously it's just afternoon, so we got, what, another 6-7 hours. But $273.90 closed. Now here's where the number is going to jump. So when I go for the week, it's actually going to look back the past 5 days and include yesterday's $8,700 in closure. So look at this, $11,385.85 in closure. That's assuming that you were bidding a base of 0.10 lot size. You could bid more, you could bid less. The algorithm still works. Either way, it's scalable. So that's pretty massive. It's almost like I get a sense that it's a closing out of all of the stuff that's just kind of been hanging there and going sideways. Of course, Euro USD is going to be manipulated because non-farm payroll on Friday. I feel like they're getting ready to get back to maybe some normal what they should be, because it costs them a lot of money to move those pairs. It costs them a lot of money. For example, Euro USD that recently closed, 23 trades open. It cost them a lot of money, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars to move the prices like that. And they run the market, so they're in drawdown, and they know where they're gonna bring it back to. Their algorithm literally brings it back to the exact price that they want to, and move it from there. So yeah, there's not a bunch of people sitting at computers typing all this stuff in. They are using algorithms to do this. They've programmed it to say, well, here's what we would do manually. Go ahead and create us a robot, and it'll do that for them. And that's what they do, and they manipulate the daylights out of the market. So over $11,000 in closure. That just indicates some massive market manipulation, because it's not stable from day to day. It has not been for at least the last 90 days. Sometimes you get like almost nothing closing, and then like yesterday, an $8,700 day closure. Like, what? You're getting like $100 in closure, and then all of a sudden you have $8,700 in closure. That's pure manipulation. That just didn't happen for the hell of it. That's pure manipulation. We will look at, and I have not looked at this one yet, Weber feed or full-time license feed. If you haven't been following along, I told this thing to make $10 a day and shut off. That's what it is doing. That's what it has been doing. Other than one kind of wild, wacky gold market runaway trade a few weeks ago, this thing's been doing what it's supposed to do every day. So looking good to me for the week. $94.88, and that's over 5 days. So it's doing a little bit more than $10 a day, right? So pretty impressive. If I were to go back, I'd have to look. How far back is that? So on the 23rd, let's look at that on the calendar real quick. Let's see here. 23rd. Yeah, so a little bit over that. So when you look back at the results, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days worth of trading, roughly. When you actually use the history tab there. So typically it's 5, but anyway, so that's 7 days, $94.88. Looking good, feeling good, doing what it's supposed to do. Let's pause one more time, and we can look at a couple side accounts that I have. We'll look at a new algorithm test that I'm running. Here it is. I'm using it on GBP USD, minimum lot size. It's designed to make a minimum profit, no directional trading. It simply does it mathematically. So I'm asking it to make about $3 profit and move on at any given time when it gets there, and that's exactly what it's doing. It's closing down a tiny little loss, grabbing the $3 of profit, and it moves on. If you look at over the last 5 to 7 days, $25. Doesn't feel like a lot if you're watching this, but that is a scalable amount. Because if I'm sending you the trade at 0.01 lot size, you can scale it up to 0.02, 0.3, 0.5, 0.10, 1.0, whatever can fit. However, I would say, as is Forex, this is a high risk. Forex is high risk, right? But you can trade it algorithmically, like I do, like we do, like I allow you to do through my system. You can trade it algorithmically, conservatively. And again, the real money is made in what we do. What I suggest you do is pull out profits weekly or bi-weekly and hold them in Bitcoin for 5+ years. That's where the exponential profit growth will be. Now, I have not looked at this next account. This was my test account for hedging. Let me pull it up here. Let's see. It's not jumping out at me. Here it is. It's funny. We're in a, here it is. We did a random USD JPY buy. Like, when was this? We entered this on the 19th of last month. And it is just, and we'll look at the chart, it is absolutely sideways. So look at this. We entered this almost 3 Mondays ago. So the entire week, nothing. We did have to hedge somewhere in there. And now we're here. Check this out. Just goes to show you what's going on with the market. But if you look at the chart here, and I scale out to the day, let me pinch it a little bit. Look at this. I already drew in the screen. Look at this. Just purely in a range. Had a wick come out the bottom here. That's when we did some hedging around in there. Okay. What's interesting, and I didn't catch this, now I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm going to laugh at myself. As I told you, I just wanted to get out of this because it's going sideways, right? I want to get out of this and enter in another trade. But I want to get out at break even. If you look at this, I was in profit. Great time to get out. I wasn't watching it. It's more of a test account than anything. I could have got out here. And that just goes to show you, you better be paying attention. You better be paying attention. Now it's going back against me into the channel that it's been in for 2.5 weeks, right? I could have got out right there, but I didn't. If it comes back down on me, because that was my opportunity, right? Then I'm going to have to hedge again and wait for the next opportunity. Who knows what this thing is doing, but 2.5 weeks, absolutely sideways. And it's indicative of the market, especially USD JPY. That's pretty fast moving. It has a good amount of pips that it moves. What's it? You move over 100 pips a day, typically. So I believe that's it. That's everything we wanted to look at. Looking forward to some market normalcy. I don't know if it's going to happen, or if we're going to have to wait until after the election, or if the election's just going to jack it up so bad and so crazy that, we have to wait until the first of the year, January, February, to get back to normalcy. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But that is it for me today. Tuesday, September 3rd. I'll see you tomorrow. Wednesday, September 4th, live. Trying to do this earlier in the mornings, but for some reason, I've just been working so hard here on the farm this summer that it's pretty much kicking my ass. I end up sleeping late every day and working late every day. So that's it. Appreciate you joining me. I will see you in the group, fxwithterry.com. Come on into the free Discord group. Start following along with our free signals. I already showed you those. Start every live session out with those. Interested to see what is going to happen with non-farm payroll Friday, so we'll be watching that. That's it. I'll see you in the next session. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.